By the 1850s, Māori resistance to land sales had hardened as it became clear that huge amounts of land were being sold. Historians have described many examples of Crown land agents using dishonest tactics, including buying land where only a small number of the owners agreed. By 1864, more than 34 million acres of land had been bought from Ngaitahu for just over £14,750, or a fraction of a penny per acre. Ngaitahu were left with about 1,000th of their original lands. In 1862, the Native Lands Act was passed. It let settlers buy land directly from Māori, and Māori participated in the process as local judges. But it was replaced with a new process in 1865. The 1865 Native Land Court was centralised and Pākehā controlled. It was based on the settlers' values and culture rather than Māori custom. Māori interests in land were communal, or in a group, but the court awarded land to individuals. Under the Land Act of 1865, the court could name only up to 10 owners for any piece of land, no matter how big. This effectively took away the rights of every other tribal member who had an interest in the land. These 10 owners could then sell for their own benefit, and many of them did. Some wanted to, and others were picked off one by buyers. There were many cases of fraud by land purchasers. Under a later act passed in 1873, every owner had to be put on the title. This had the effect of breaking Māori land into lots of small pieces, not big enough to allow Māori to support themselves in the way Pākehā farmers could. The costs of native land court hearings were very high for Māori. They were often held far away and could go on for months. Then there were the costs of lawyers, interpreters and surveyors, as well as the ordinary costs of living. Sometimes, Māori were forced to sell their land just to pay the costs of attending these court hearings. The expensive court processes and the individual land titles that were issued saw Māori lose most of the North Island by 1900.